Starting this broadcast from the Russia-Ukraine war, Russia continues its offensive in Ukraine as the United Nations expresses concerns on Ukrainians facing a difficult winter ahead due to the devastated state of its energy infrastructure. Russia fired 42 drones and 4 missiles into Ukraine overnight into Thursday. Ukraine's Air Force claims it shot down all the drones, and one of the 4 missiles fired into 9 regions of the country. The Kharkiv government said civilian infrastructure, a school and 10 apartment buildings were hit and damaged. At least 6 people were injured in a missile strike in Kupiansk. Into the last 10 days of September and dropping temperatures, a harsh winter awaits Ukraine. It will be their second since the war began. Russia has repeatedly pounded energy grids and generation and transmission plants. The United Nations today says that the onslaught likely violates international humanitarian law. Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin, meanwhile, has announced a program to re-equip its army and the navy. The troops will now receive samples of modern high-precision weapons and armored vehicles. This comes a day after he ordered to strengthen Moscow's army to 1.5 million active soldiers, thereby increasing the number of active troops by 180,000 soldiers. This move would make the Russian army the second largest in the world by active troop size, second to China.
We are implementing a program of comprehensive re-equipment of the Army and Navy, which means that the troops will receive not individual, but serial samples of modern, high-precision weapons and armored vehicles, aviation, enemy detection and counter-battery system, control and communication systems.
On the other side, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says Kiev has fully prepared its victory plan to end the war with Russia. In his radio address on Wednesday evening, Zelensky said the plan intends to bring peace to Ukraine while keeping the country strong and avoiding all quote-unquote frozen conflicts. Zelensky had said he plans to discuss the plan with US President Joe Biden when they meet at the UNGA later this month.
And today, we can already say that a plan for victory is fully prepared. All points, all key emphasis with details to the plan have been identified. Everything has been worked out. The most important thing now is the determination to implement it. There is and can be no alternative to peace, no freezing of the war or any other manipulations that will simply shift Russian aggression to another stage.
Ukraine aims to host another international peace summit in November, to which Russia will be invited. Russia was not invited to the first summit in June and branded it as meaningless, though Ukraine and its allies say Moscow could attend the next gathering. Zelensky has rejected any notion of negotiations while Russian troops occupy nearly 20% of the country's territory. Russia, on the other hand, rules out discussions while Ukrainian forces remain in its Kursk region. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.